Well, folks, welcome to my abode. Welcome, welcome, welcome. A lot of welcomes. Um, it has come to my attention that the last video got quite viral. Um, I, the one where I was talking about all the copyright um, and Patricia. I'm gonna start doing all my YouTube stuff within office hours. However, it has come to my attention that there was quite a few people that were worried about it. Those people were CyberClans people, and I didn't know. And the reason I didn't know is because I don't check CyberClans. And the reason I don't check CyberClans is because there's a lot of issues that has been. Some of them I can talk about, and some of them I can't. And I'm going to address them in this video. But first of all, I want to thank Patricia. Um, you know, um, don't worry about being in my spam folder. If your comments there, I will get back to you, and I'm getting back to you by tomorrow. And if it's a CyberClans related thing, or a Magic Silverroom related thing, or a MindMob related thing, I'll get back to you within office hours. However, this video is relating to some of the worrying comments that people are like, "Oh man, what's happening? Really, is this happening? I can't believe it. Oh man, I really, really can't believe it." Just let you know, I'm all chilled out. I'm on my bed. It's a Sunday evening. I don't usually do videos anymore on Sundays unless I have to. But I'm gonna start commenting. I am gonna do comments on the weekend, but just to let you know. But it came to my attention last night that that comment was there, and I haven't left it alone. It's not lying around in somewhere. It is there, and I do need to address it. Also, speaking of comments, yeah, I can't believe Patricia. I know you, Patricia Robinson. Can I give a shout out to you? I don't normally give shout outs to people who do comments, and it's not like the first person who's done the comment. But I want to give a shout out to you because you felt like a troll, and a lot of like. Here's the thing. I wanna take time on this video to. If you see the title of this video, it's more chilled. It's more okay. The title's quite rushed because I haven't set the keyboard up or anything. As you can tell, it's a Sunday, and I've not done anything surrounding the Magic Keyboard or using it. I've just packed it away. I'm just chilling on my bed. That's not against the law. Um, and I've now noticed it's come to my attention. I don't do videos and this is something I'm going to come to. Um, and as you know, I'm going to go off and on. I'm going to go off the rails and on the rails and off the rails and on the rails. So please just stay with me. You can leave the video and watch it at other times if you feel like you can't stick with the video. I do that with a lot of videos on YouTube. So, but first of all, I want to thank Patricia Robinson because she felt like a troll and she must have watched the other video where I was talking about trolls. That's a very old video. But she wasn't a troll. And she was neither a keyboard warrior. And I'm going to follow you on Instagram tomorrow. So there you go. There's a bit of serious guff, but a big shout out to you. And thanks for leaving a comment. And I'm glad you loved the video. If you love that video, this one's a follow-up. So, yeah, if you like, this is kind of more of a less serious-based one, though. And I'm doing another follow-up tomorrow. The reason I'm doing a follow-up, though, today is because there's been people have been worried. And it's addressed to me that... yeah. Well, tomorrow's video is going to be me talking about being the good/bad boss. I nearly said something I shouldn't. The good/bad boss that I am. And why I'm a bad boss. Why I'm a good boss. Why I'm a good boss. Yeah, but yeah, they're the things that I need to talk about. On the channel, and it has been addressed. People have come on and watched, and I've first and foremost, I comment on a lot of channels, right? I comment on a lot of channels, and because my spelling isn't good or I use dictation on the keyboard or whatever, people seem to treat me like douchebags. I'm telling you now, if I can't understand your comment or whatever, I won't do a video about it. But the reason why I'm talking about certain, Patricia commenting, I'm going to follow your Instagram, and that comment stuff there, and I don't know if it was a private or public comment, but hey, if the link's there, so if you go on that last video, the link's there, and we'll follow you, and we'll click the links, and we'll do whatever we can. So yeah, back to the video. As you'll notice, I want to talk about cyberclans because people are worried about it, and I want to get to the things, and then everyone's saying cyberclans up. Why? But there's no mind mob. Why? Why the same background? Why? Yeah. Let me address something. Okay, and first and foremost, we did create cyberclans. The website. We designed it because we were asked by Indietronics to design the website. As the company Mind Mob. As the company Mind Mob. As the company Mind Mob. Not Magic Silver Room. Okay. And for those who know, Magic Silver Room was brought in later into the lifespan of website. Those who don't know, then yeah, there's a video coming up on that. But this is to address all the problems that's happening and why and what, and people are worrying. So I want to address worries here, and this is a chilled video. I want to tell you now, right? If you're watching this video and you're thinking I've still got anxieties and I don't cover them, or I don't get to cover them, or whatever, please comment below. And I'd never say this. I never say comment below or anything, because I never get comments. And I'm not worried about not getting comments. But what I am worried about is when people have got anxieties and they don't come to me. And this is the whole thing. Now, people have come to me since the last video, because it was a copyright one. And we did it to show off what's happening, the business side of things. Because that's what businesses do. They show stuff off, and people get quite excited. And we're an imaginary company. We're not a real company. Even though Magic Silver Room will be, but that's another story for another day. This isn't technically a Magic Silver Room video, but I've stuck it in the Magic Silver Room playlist. So, because cyberclans is there, and there's a lot of cyberclans fans. So let's address one of the issues people keep asking me is, does Mind Mob own cyberclans? The backgrounds it owns, and it doesn't own the domain name, but it owns the banners, and it owns the title frames. Now, we were graphic designers back then, so a lot of the graphics we made for the website. And we've still got them somewhere. If we've lost them, then we can't prove. And this is the things that we're worrying about. I mean, we've got bits of cyberclans, but we want to be involved in making of the app. But what we don't want to be involved in is the copyright. But when you are a company and someone's upset about something, you go great lengths to whatever. And to be frankly honest, I see this as bullying. I see this as abuse. I see this as... And, I've had comments about this. Stephen, why do you see copyright infringement as abuse? Okay. That's a very good question. Let me answer it this way, okay? Would you like me to come round and smash your house up and take all your things and say they were mine and never give you them back? That's what this is like. Um, Adam's got his name on the background. Adam's got his name on the domain. And I think Andy and me have got, I didn't have a lot to do with the thing. I did have little bits. I was tweaking little things, but it wasn't really my project. I had more say on the podcast, but we'll leave that for another day. Because I've spoke with SoundCloud and my account's full, and that's another tale for another day. But we are going to talk now about cover. See, yeah. So back to the question. Why do you see copyright as abuse? Because it's like they're taking something that belongs to that person, and we're doing zero tolerance policy on everything. And yeah, we do copyright infringe in our day-to-day lives for our personal uses. We copy games. One of these was killing. One of these. Hang on a sec. One of these bad boys. You can see this has got the blanks out of it. It's just for demonstration purposes. One of these bad boys was blamed for killing radio, because before the days of internet, what were we doing? We were going on the radio and we were recording songs. Yes, games, we were doing the same thing. We were high-speed taping games. We were we could talk all day about copyright infringement, but when it comes to something very, very serious, I have to be in the forefront. I have to jump on the helm. I have to be, because if someone was getting bullied, I'd have to do the same thing. And if someone was getting abused, I'd have to do the same thing. So it's, in my limelight, I saw that it offended someone. Yeah, and having, Indetroit saying, oh, well, we created this, and which they didn't. They didn't create the backgrounds. They don't own the backgrounds. They're saying this to say, oh, well, our producers have been moved. And because our producers have moved and new producers are coming in or whatever, they've got a funny way of saying that they can just do whatever they feel. They've got a funny way of doing that. And technically, they're trying to cover it up. Now, I am a bit nervy, and I don't really like taking responsibility with these things. But it has come to my attention that, copyright infringement, which is why you won't see any music you won't hear any music on my videos. But I am working on that because I am writing my own music for future videos, and it's happening. And I think, writing your own music, because it's your own music, and nobody can, and YouTube has I found a huge audio library which I never knew existed, and when you find it, you can download all the music from there. Click download, it goes straight to your iTunes library or whatever, and it's just MP3 format, and you can use it for whatever because it's royalty free. Bear in mind though, if you do use it, I would credit the artist. At least credit the artist. We are doing, as Mind Mob, we are doing a royalty free music package for YouTubers. There is a cost, but once you've bought the package, you can use anything for free. You buy the package. Obviously it gives us money as a company, and then the rest of it's free. You can, as long as you credit the company or the people who have made it. That's all we ask. But you can use that music, for your channel, for your website, for your projects.